How are you doing, everybody? A very happy Friday to you. Don't even have to check the watch. I know it's Friday. And we are back in the wonderful, wonderful world of Megastore Simulator. It is finally time to put a full force effort into growing our grocery department. We are finally there. I gotta open up my blinds. There we go. Let's get a little bit of light on the subject in here. Is that, no, I'm going the wrong way. Let's try it that way. There we go. That's better. Nice sunny day out there. Get to see some of it. So hey, kids. So yeah, getting into the grocery departments. Gotta keep on expanding the store. It's going to take a lot to get all the expansion money we need to get everything done, but we're going to keep pushing. At some point, we're going to take our electronics department, move it upstairs, but it's going to take a lot of money, and then that's going to open up more space for the grocery. It's basically everything's about the grocery store at this point in time, until they go and throw in a new department, and then it will throw me completely back once more. But that's kind of where we are at this point. That's kind of what we're looking at. So let's have some fun and enjoy it. We're going to start out, as always, by introducing the best wrench crew in business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad. That is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all, no doubt about it. We also have here on the Twitch side, we got Salty Starfish, we got Jenny Hop, we got Charles Visser. On the YouTube side, we got Brian Piotrowski, we got Michael Porters, we got Pamtastic, we got Crazy Pain, we got Kenta, we got Real Moflo, we got Petrotac, we got Interceptor, we got Miss Starius, we got Arthur Rompai, we got Bobby Sullivan, and we got Lisa Forbells, all here on the YouTube side. And for everyone else that we have out there watching and lurking, hi. A very, very happy Friday to you. Andy, Chris, and Thander also here. Good to see you. In we go. There's Robert Shell as well. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. So for those who have not seen the store in its latest iteration, our music department has been successfully condensed. So it does not take up most of the wall here. And it's happy Saturday to Petra, because Petra is in the future. Miller, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. The electronics department is all right here in its asymmetrical glory. And then the beginning of the grocery department is here. We don't have a lot. It's a start. So we're working on that, growing that a little bit at a time. And yeah, we've got to get that wall pushed out. We've got to eventually keep getting this wall up here pushed out. And then that will allow the electronics department to move from there up to there. But all of these things are getting to be more and more expensive. If we take a look at the cost of the next expansion to the store, it is not cheap. It is $83,800. And on top of that, we are just barely able to get it because we're at level 130. And then we can't even get the next one because we're not going to have the level for it. So we're going to have to get up to level 133 and need $87,700. So lots of challenges in front of us here in our store, but we are ready for it. We've emptied out the vending machines. We have nothing there. We have nothing there. We have nothing in any of these. So we are good. Let's go ahead. End the day. Get into a new one. Get everything rolling. And get this fun started. Willis Cantina, welcome to the Rusty Champagne Club. Team Green, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. Queen says, of course, your phone gave you notifications that I was back. That's a bummer. I don't know why that did that. Why is your phone being mean to you, Queen says? I don't understand. I wish I knew. And Cheryl on a 40 stream streak over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. What are we going to say today? Let's see. Day 174. Dude, you can believe it. We do actually have groceries here. We're going to try and get more. It's going to take some work, but we're going to get groceries eventually, and we're going to have a whole wall of them over there. It's going to take a long time, but it all starts here. Stores open for your convenience. Ah. Let's do it. Gotta go say hi to Bella, too. Have our daily Bella chat. Bella, what's up? We're back. We're back in Megastore. Are you happy to see us? Oh, that's nice. Are you sure you're happy to see us? Okay. There was a little bit of hesitation there. A little bit of hesitation. Oh, yeah. Kans is a little bit sick today. He's not feeling the best. He's had a long week, man. He's had a lot going on. He's been a busy dude. So hopefully next week everything gets a little bit more calm for him, a little bit more cool, a little bit more collected. So yeah, he's taking a nice day off, which is good. Could use a Friday off. So we're working on a grocery store. Did you think that we were ever going to get there? No, I didn't either. I know we would. I completely understand that you didn't think we were going to get a grocery store. I felt the same way. I didn't think it was going to happen, but we're making it happen. So it's going to be a thing. It's going to take a while, but we're going to do it. So you just keep an eye on Cans. Make sure that he's doing good because, yeah, he's feeling a little bit ill, and hopefully he'll be fine, and we'll have a good week for him next week. So it was awesome as always seeing you. We will make sure to check in on you next time we come back. Lots of love from everybody here in the RC family. So we'll see ya. It's important to have our daily Bella chats, or our episodic Bella chats, as the case may be. These are the things that we do. So, oh, there we go. Click, got it. Off you go. Cheryl, on your way out. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. We will see you again very soon. Okay, look, couple crawfish here for you. Gotcha. There you go. All right, very much. So, Big Tone, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. I am doing very well. Sun is shining. Kids will be around here later. I saw a short earlier today on YouTube from Da Vinci Gaming. He is currently at Mount Rushmore, or was at some point very recently. And that is one heck of a sight to see. I myself have never been to Mount Rushmore, but seeing it as he was walking up to it was like, dang, that's super cool. So he's apparently that was on his hashtag Summer of Goals. So it was really a fun thing seeing him there walking up towards Mount Rushmore. That was really neat. He said he was going to be passing through my area today. Don't know if I'll see him. It'd be awesome if I did. I'll be around, but I don't know if they're going to be stopping on their way to home. But that was, yeah, it was a cool thing to see. So I don't talk to Bella every day. I talk to Bella every episode, but not every day. I don't go out there daily and talk to her. But once an episode, we go out there and talk to her. We got to keep her in the loop on what's going on. It's important that she knows. Very important that she knows what's going on. And how are we doing? About 3 more hours until Roger time. 60% of rain here where you live under a flash flood advisory. Oh boy. Hopefully it stays okay there. Hopefully. Rich on Wheels, I don't know if I said hi to you. I saw you there. I don't know if I said hello. And if I did, then hi again. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Get you all taken care of here, sir. There you go. Thank you very much. Oh, and another thing. You want a sardine. Okay, cool. We'll do that too. There you go. Off you go. Thank you very much. So we'll need to figure out what we want to do next here. We'll just keep on adding stuff slowly but surely there in that area. And get that slowly but surely filled up. David Getty, how you doing? Happy Friday to you as well. Space is the big issue right there. Just not having a lot of space is the biggest challenge. And trying to get to the point where we do have more space. Because at this point in time, we just don't. And space is at a premium here. So... someone tried to cook an egg on the pavement here. I'm not surprised. I mean, you can do it. People cook eggs on their car hoods all the time. So, at Will's Cantina, Thanks again, Find You Do the Cans. Oh, hey, hey, we love our lurkers. So it's good seeing you. Hey, lurk away. We love our lurkers. And it's glad that you found us as a result of cans. That is cool. I feel like there's more and more people that find us because of cans, and there's more and more people that find cans because of us, which is the part that I really find fun when that happens. Because it's always cool when you have people over there like, yeah, we found you because of Rusty. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So, Rich on Wheels, a 7-stream streak. Thank you so much for 7 in a row over there. I really do appreciate that. That is very, very nice. Roger should be here. There's Roger. He's right over there. So he's got that. You originally found me via cans? Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of that. A lot of people seem like they have found me as a result of cans, and I'm very, very thankful for that. That is cool that ended up happening that way. Because like I said, the Venn diagram of Rusty Champagne watchers and Cans Alone watchers is pretty tight. It's not a complete circle, but there's a lot of overlap. Cans has always been the #1 channel that people watch this channel. Like in my top 15 other channels watched by Rusty Champagne watchers, Cans has always been #1. He's always been there. It's very, very rare that he ever gets dethroned from the top spot. Okay, let's check and see what we need to buy. Out of stock. Labeled only. Gross. So toys and clothing goes to Dock 3. So I got to make sure I get all that done first. So that's all going to be Dock 3. That all goes there. Grocery, seafood, electronics. Okay, so we're good there. Music goes to Dock 1. And vending goes to Dock 1. We have no music that we need. I can't get all of that music, so we got to hold off. I can't get the ukuleles for now, so we'll leave that alone. Because I cannot afford those. Sports and summer can go to Dock 2. So there's that. He found Austin first, and then me, and then cans. Wow. That's cool. Seeing that. Having Austin as the #1, and then me #2, and then cans #3. That's awesome. I like that. And again, the overlap between me and Austin and cans is probably even bigger. there seems... Well, all three of us seem like we travel in the same space a lot, and I love it. I love both those guys. I will probably be meeting Austin at some point here in the near future, I hope, which is going to be great. He's going to be potentially passing through my neck of the woods on his way to his destination, and if so, that's really cool, because I really want to meet him, and at some point, me and Cans are going to find a time to catch up. Me and Susie Lou and Cans and Danielle, we're all going to find a time to catch up, and that's going to be really cool when that happens too. I don't know if that's going to be me ending up in California or him ending up in Illinois. Probably more likely me ending up in California, because why the heck would anyone end up in central Illinois on purpose? But yeah, at some point the universe will make that happen. And that'll be really, really wonderful when it does. That'd be a really cool thing. All right, I still don't have the money for those ukuleles. And I'm almost at the point now where I can hire another restocker. At level 132, we get another restocker here. There it is, level 132. So let's go in here, manage hiring. What do we got for restockers here in the world? You sucked, so we're not going to hire you. 81 and 90, there's no point. I'll just wait a day, because I'm not going to hire you. You're just bad, and really bad. So I'm not going to do that. A fast food burger stream was me and Cans and Austin. Fast food burger. Oh. We played Sandwich Simulator. I know. Did we play one that was a burger one? All three of us? I feel like me and Austin played one that was burgers. We might have played Fast Food Simulator. I don't remember if we all did. I don't know. Huh. And Louisa, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing very, very well. Right now, I just got to save more money to get those ukuleles, because those ukuleles are expensive. So if I go back here, music, These ukuleles are $24,000. They are ridiculously expensive. And then I got to get the cellos on top of that. So I just got to wait until we get over 24,640 before I can get the other things. So maybe I'll get those. I still don't need anything in vending, so we'll get these other things first. Check other stuff that we need. Bakery. So that's all we got for Dock 4. Toys and candy. That's going to be Dock 3. Along with clothing, which we don't have anything that we need there. And then sports and summer for Dock 2. There it is. Oh, Australia, you were in the future. Happy Saturday to you. It is early in the future there. It is very early in the future there, but a very, very happy Saturday to you. Great to see it. I love all the people. We have lots of future people. I love our future people. And Paul Tunks, how you doing? Great to see you. I, too, would love to see all three of us play the Pizza House game. I know that Kansas tried it. And I know that Austin has tried it. And I've talked with Kansas and Austin about it. So I'm hoping that when we get to the point where that one actually comes out, that all three of us will play that one together, because that would be a very, very fun one and a good opportunity for the three of us to catch up and do some more fun stuff together. You said to Cans yesterday that if me and Austin and Cans play the pizza simulator together, Cans would be taking orders and waiting tables and cleaning. I would be prepping the food and cooking, and Austin would be buying 32 brooms. That is accurate. That is 100% on point. And if Austin could be moving the light switches, he'd be moving the light switches. Because he would be. And that's why we love Austin. Austin's a wonderful dude. He really is. He'd be finding $4,000 to spend to take down a post with a sledgehammer. And he would be buying 32 brooms. But that is why we love Austin. I mean, he plays it straight, too. But he is great as the comic relief. He absolutely is. And Cans would be like, "What are you doing?" That would be Cans all the time. Hey, just talking to the customers constantly like that, and I'd just be running around in the back, just doing what I always do, and probably making my work 5 times harder than it needs to be, because that's what I do. It's the Rusty and Cans and Austin connection. There are not many things that are better than that. There really are not. So, Lynn, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I think we finally have the money to go ahead and get our ukuleles. I think we're finally there. We got our ukulele money. Do I have my money to also get these guitars? Almost, but not quite. We're almost there. So, Robert Shell, how you doing? Farmer Groot, how you doing? You are Groot. Good to see you. Yeah, and you can twerk in that game. That does not surprise me, because the other game you could twerk. So it would make sense that in that one you can also twerk. So I could totally see that. I'd be running around holding everything together and then just drop an F-bomb and everyone stops. Like, what the? And Cans be like, as he's been known to do. I don't know what Austin's reaction would be. But Cans would be like, because I've seen his reaction like that before. Where am I going? What am I doing? We've only got $2,300, so there's not much else I can do. Go ahead, empty out the vending machines, get our money from there. Did I get that one too? I did not. Okay. $7,000. I could probably... yeah, so, oh boy. Meh. I could probably look into getting another license here. If I did, he would just laugh and spend $5K on a golden pizza slice. Exactly. No doubt about it. Absolutely would be. So, now, let's see. If I wanted to get another license for grocery, what would I do? I already own that. What would be another one I could do that would not require anything frozen or pantry or anything like that? Where could we go? Bob and Jimmy's. That's hilarious. Bob and Jimmy's. I mean, I don't see anything. I mean, I could get that one that's got mayo, sugar, and salt. And then I'm guessing that is like coffee, like sunrise cups. That looks like it's coffee. And then dishwashing stuff. I could do that. That could be one we could do. I would probably need another shelf for that. Yeah, I'd need one more shelf for that. But that would be a way that we could go. Possibly. Hello, Governor. Let's go. Happy Friday to you. And Foxy Gamer, you didn't get any notification? That's so odd. I don't know why Twitch every once in a while does that. That is weird that they don't always give you notifications. That's kind of strange. Okay. I don't think we have anyone else here. We got one person here still. Okay, so with that being the case, let's go ahead. I'm going to do the 2800 on this license here. Let's go with that. Because that's, I think, going to be all stuff that does not go into a fridge or anything like that. I think that's all going to be shelf product. I'm pretty sure, based on what it looked like, it should be all shelf product. Yeah, that's coffee. So, what's the price on this going to be? 13 and a quarter. We'll try that. I can even go higher, 13.50. That's about all I can do. This might be 10. Nope, that's a little high. 9.75. We're going to go 11.75 here. Because probably 12 is going to be too much. No, 12, I can get away with 12. Cool. 5? Yeah, that works. And then I can't see what that says. That probably says 9.15, I'm going to say. So we're going to try 11.50 and see if I'm right on what that says down there. Because I can't see. It did say that. How about that? So, Lady Fluffy Dragon, how you doing? Looking away from the spoilers. I don't know if I've got any spoilers, but I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't know. So you would have rated me, but you don't have any viewers. Oh, that's okay. You're here by yourself, so that is good. I'm glad that you're here. Regardless of viewers that you may or may not have with you, I'm still glad you're here. Okay, now I need another. So now we got to actually get all the products. So let's do that. Grocery, labeled only, turn that off. We're going to go, where is it? It's way down here somewhere. Here it is. So a pallet. Can I get a pallet of all this? Oh boy. Nope. Can't do it. Nope. Can't do it. Ha. Don't have the cash. Might have to do half pallets. Oh, and I'm going to have to do that from there. So let's do add, and then let's take a look at the money. So yeah, let's do half pallets of everything because I'm not going to have the money to pay my workers if I do full pallets. I think that would give me enough money to still pay my workers. Let me make sure of that just in case. I've got, that would cost me $3,100. I need, oh yeah, I don't need $4,800 to pay my workers, but let me just make sure. $3,178. So we're good. We got that. We got the cash to do that. Foxy on a 65 stream streak. 6-5. That is a lot of streams. Thank you so much for that. Sup, Neon. Happy Saturday to you. Good to see you. And then, yeah, Doc 4 for that. Got it. Grocery, I have been setting over here. I need one new shelf, one new pallet rack. So I'm going to set this one up first. So that way I can then move this one. Yeah, Merry almost Saturday to me. We're still on our way. we're working towards it. Oh yeah, and then this all has to go up with the reach truck. So let me unload it all with this, and then it all goes up with the reach truck. Or 4 of it does, and then the rest of it goes on the new pallet rack. So this goes right about here, because I gotta get the reach truck out of there. Okay, so this is gonna go all the way up. Is that high enough? It is. Cool. Just made it. And then I got to start taking a look at everything I've got on my shelves again, see how I want to get this all put together. Try and keep everything where it makes some kind of a natural amount of sense. I'll probably put my restockers on pause for a moment so that way they don't try and do anything to fix the things that I'm doing. They don't look at the stuff I'm doing and go, oh, he's emptied out a shelf. Let's go and fill it. Because I don't want them to do that. I just want to get things where they kind of make some kind of sense if they're put together. That's kind of the idea here. The continued world of rusty organization that no one understands how it is that I'm trying to be so organized, because I'm not normally organized at all, or have kind of developed a moniker of not being organized ever. And now I am, and no one knows how to react to it. Okay, so now this can just go in here. So that's the dishwashing tablets. That's, or no, is that the, what was that? That was the salt. Oh, I never bought a shelf. Doggone it. That's the thing I'm missing. I didn't buy a shelf. Shoot. That can go to the front door. I forgot the shelf. So furniture, 1 wide shelf. And that goes to the front door. There we go. And all the restockers need to go on pause. So, restockers, you're done for the night. Don't think about doing anything. Don't you do it. Don't you dare do it. Don't you do it. And let's grab all the new stuff here. So, I've got powder. No, it was all high. So, yeah, the powdered sugar is new. The dishwasher tablets, the coffee, the mayonnaise, and the salt. And then I got to go up front and grab the new shelf. You found me first and then Austin. That is cool. Anyone who says that they found me first and then found someone after me, I always find that very, very cool. Just because there's a part of me that just can't understand how that actually happened. But I always find that to be cool when that does actually happen every once in a while. All right, so then I got to run out here, grab the shelf off of this truck. So let's do that. Good to go. You're out of here. The imposter syndrome is 100% a thing. It is very real, and I feel it all the time. 100% all the time. I spend just about always with imposter syndrome, wondering exactly how the heck any of this is actually real and how the heck any of this is actually happening. Because it doesn't seem like it makes sense to me at any point in time. Okay, so salts is going to go on a shelf right there. The oil, I think, is going to move. But I can't use that box. I can use my generic box to do it. I've got powdered sugar, which has to go. Yeah, so I've got to move the oil out of the way. So let's move the oil out of the way. That needs to go. So all the oil is going to go. Let's just put it up there for now. Let's do that. Then I've got the flour I feel like I need to move. So, but what else do I have? I've got mayo, I've got coffee, I've got powdered sugar, I got dishwasher tablets. So I could put the coffee right above the tea. So we'll do that. We'll put the coffee there. That makes a bit of sense. And then the flour needs to move because I've got two different kinds of sugar. So the flour's got to get out of here. So then I'd have oil. Oil, flour, mayonnaise, and salt. I guess we'd have that as a thing. Have those four things together? I guess so. So oil, flour, and then I guess I'm going to have mayo and salt because I'm going to have the powdered sugar is going to go here by the other sugar. Which kind of makes sense. So, and there's Ivory Dragoness. How you doing? You also found me first and then Austin and then Cans. Again, I find that amazing that anybody finds me first. Because it just seems weird to me that anyone finds me first. So, and I cannot imagine Austin without his bandana. I know that, yeah, I know that there are early videos of him where he doesn't have the bandana, but it's almost impossible to think of him without the bandana. Back when he was like a little wee lad. And it was me first, Austin, again. That's amazing. I love it, but it's amazing. Just because they've been around longer than I have. So for them for it to be in that order is just always cool to me. All right, so that's good. We got sugar, coffee, tea. The dishwasher tablets are really in a weird spot, but that's just the only place they could go. And then this is an interesting thing. Oil, flour, mayo, salt. I mean, it's kind of works. So, Mean Wolf, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I can get most of those boxes in there, but not all of them. Okay. Oh, yeah, when I played Farm Together, too. That was another one we played with Bad Wolf back in the day. I remember that one. Now, I'll turn everyone back on in the morning. We'll do that. So, let's go back in here. Management, managed staff. You're all resumed. Let's see who we got that we can hire. 116 and 95 still isn't great, and you're expensive on top of that. I'm really going to have to keep an eye out for this stuff and see if we can find ones that are better. But we'll go with that right now. Yeah, these food products are very much like the ones from Supermarket Simulator. Very much. Your YouTube algorithm found Rusty first, but you were asleep. Cans reintroduced us. I think I remember the first time that you said anything in my Twitch, Salty. I believe it was in the Giants episode 57 of Hypermarket, where there was the giant Twitch invasion of the Cans crew, that he had no idea that it was happening. And I thought that he had orchestrated and he had no idea what was going on. But I think that was the very first time, if I remember right. And that was so cool when that happened. I could not believe that. And it's hard to believe that it's been however many months it is that it's been now. How the time flies. All the time. Day 175. We now have more groceries than we had before. So if you want some mayo, and who would want that? But if you want some, we got some. We've also got some oil. We've also got some salt. We've also got some dishwasher tablets. So you can do all kinds of things that you couldn't do before. And give us more time, and you'll be able to do even more than that. Store's open for your convenience. Here we go. The Twitch invasion of 25. That was so crazy when that happened. I mean, just people left and right and center following on Twitch. It was unbelievable. It's crazy to think that at that point in time, I don't remember how many followers we had, but I feel like it was 1 year ago. We may have had like maybe 400, 500 followers on Twitch. And now we're over 1,300, making our way towards 1,400. But we were very, very small on Twitch for a long time. And it's been thankfully getting bigger and bigger as time has gone on. Jakester, how you doing? Yeah, the Giant Invasion. He said about you, so I came over and was like, how do I know this guy? Took me a few days to realize you'd watch. The sultry voice that lulls you to sleep. I love that. I've had a lot of people that have said that, have talked about me in that regard, being the voice that puts people to sleep. I get that. I wear that mantle proudly.
That looks great.
In a different world, I would have been in radio. That world didn't happen. But yeah, in a different world, I would have been in radio because it would have been fun to do that. That just wasn't the world that ended up happening. But now I get to do this now, and it's just like it's like anything I would have ever wanted back in the day. This is what I would have expected radio to be if I was doing radio. Although I probably wouldn't be talking as much there. The rusty champagne white noise. Exactly. I serve as a wonderful white noise. You just can have me on in the background because I'm droning on about whatever the heck I'm talking about. Especially when I'm doing my episodes, my videos where I'm just talking about whatever. It's perfect white noise. It's an hour of white noise. Just throw me on in the background. Just it's beautiful.
Perfect.
It works great. So technically you found me first and then can't. Technically. On a technicality. So. Big Steve. Je suis bien. Bonjour. Ça va? Oui, ça va. But no, oui, oh, because you don't do that kind of thing there. So, and Rick Trucking, how you doing? You watched the stream when you had 200 subs on YouTube. 200. Wow, that goes way, way back. Way back. 200. That's like way old times. And Davgus Sirens, 2 months on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. So many things with which you could use your Prime subscription. And you choose to use it on this dumb thing that we do here. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. So, oh, Crazy Pain. Very nice of you to say. Thank you. And Jimmy Casual, how you doing? That's what I would say. I have a face made for radio. I have a face only a mother could love. And even then, she questions it. Ah, there we go. And Chong Fong, how you doing? Yeah, I know a little bit of French. Not a lot. I took French in high school. I mean, our family is background French a bit. So it only seemed to make sense to take French in high school. So yeah. That's why I know some French. But not a lot. Un peu. Comme ci, comme ça. There you go. Just like that. I know some basics, but that's about it. If you were to get into a big conversation with me in French, I'd be like, no. Parlez-vous anglais? That's where I'd be. And then you look at me and be like, no. And I'd be like, au revoir. And that'd be it. Got a call from your daughter because she could not figure out why my granddaughter kept bringing her tablet to her and saying, light. Light! I live in the American Champaign. Yeah. That was still so funny because I put up that short of the interaction between me and Cans yesterday where he was yelling at me on his Twitch thing. And one of the lines that he said in there was like something about, I didn't know that you lived in freaking Illinois, which was so funny on 2 different counts. Because A, he does know that I live in Illinois. He 100% does know that I live in Illinois. He's known that for some time. And B, it was so out of left field. I mean, it had nothing to do with anything. It's like in the middle of the conversation, if like he said, I didn't know that your walls were freaking blue. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? It's just so funny that he said that. But I mean, yeah, the fact that I didn't know that you lived in freaking Illinois. I mean, he knew I lived in Illinois. He's known for a long time that I've lived in Illinois. I mean, I've made no secret of the fact that I live in Illinois. So it's, and I've told him that. I've said on a number of times, like, if you ever make your way to Illinois, let me know. I'll show you around town. So he knows it. It was just so funny that he said that. And again, such a left field comment. Of all the things that he commented on, it's the fact that I live in Illinois. It's like, huh, that's an interesting place to take that, sir. Okay. All right, what do we got? Toys and candy, along with clothing, because that all goes on to Dock 3. That's on the Dock 3 truck. There we go. No grocery. Electronics go to Dock 4. Oh, I can't do that. There's no chance. That's not going to happen. So that's not going to go on there. Don't have the money for that. Music. That's Dock 1, along with vending. So that goes to Dock 1. Sports and summer all go to Dock 2. So there's that. So, just saw the short. It was just so funny. Because one would be led to believe that we were actually having a conversation with each other right there and then. It's hard to figure. It's hard to tell a bit that we're not actually talking directly to each other there, and that I'm talking and he's just reacting to me talking. But one would be led to believe that we were actually having a conversation back and forth. Yeah. That was just so great. That I didn't know you were from freaking Illinois. It's yeah, you did. I hope he's doing good today. He's had a busy week. This conversation should be had while sitting in the pool with a cocktail. I can do that. I can't get a cocktail, but I can sit in the pool. Is this better? There we go. I'm just over here by the flamingo. Just chill. Just right over here. What's up, guys? Don't pay any attention to me. The only bad thing about the crouch feature in this game is that it doesn't stick. So you've got to hold down control to crouch. Yay! Now, again, well, I've got a coffee. Does that count? I'll drink my coffee with my pinky in here. Does that work? Here we go. And speak my bad French. Oui, oui, ha, ha. There you go. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Rusty Champaign. There I am. That works. What's up, Flamingo? How you doing? You're blue. You're pink. How you guys doing? What's up? Having a good time? Here at the front of the store? Just chilling? So, you watched Kansas shorts for an hour one day and laughed your head off. He's got a lot of good shorts, man. Lots and lots of good shorts. You guys want to see me since I got the pool. Just chilling in the pool. Twisting by the pool. Twisting by the pool. There we go. Yeah. I wish that the crouch was a permanent, just like click it once to turn it on, click it again to turn it off. But unfortunately, we're just temporary crouch. So, Ms. Phil Friendly Fire. I mean, did you expect any less? That would be sitting in the pool. It's we're just relaxing. It's been a busy day, man. It's been a real busy day. We just need to chill for a little bit. We don't have any money to spend anyway, so just had to. The green donut is the best. It looks a bit like a lime, just a smidge. Love it. Yeah, the manager can't come and tell me to get out of the pool. Ivory claims the blue flamingo. Gotcha. Salty obviously claims the green donut. Obviously. So that leaves a pink flamingo and a beach ball. Right there. You can talk amongst yourselves. Let's see what else we got yet. Okay. Toys and clothing. I've only got one thing going to Dock 3. That's it. Electronics. Nope. That's all I got. Really. That's all I got. Yeah, not really. No. I mean... There we go. Kite already took the beach ball. Awesome. Kite loves the beach ball. So Susie Lou gets the pink flamingo. There you go. She can have it. Yeah, I wish they had sound effects. Just sploosh, 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 but they don't. Regrettably. They need them. The fun thing about the summer stuff is that even when the summer ends, this will still be a part of the departments. Or the department will still continue to exist, so it's not like it's a temporary thing. You can continue selling summer stuff. Although when we get past summer, I'll need to figure out where we're going to put it, because I'm assuming that at some point they'll have Christmas decor that will then go upstairs. And then, I mean, this will go upstairs, and then the Christmas decor will go in this spot. That would be my guess. But I don't know. I'm not ready. I don't even want to think about Christmas right now. That's way too far out there. I don't want to think about it. That's just a way in the future thing, so we're not going to worry about that one. You and Kite, Susie, and Ivory sitting chilling in the pool with cocktails and sunglasses. That sounds like a perfectly good Friday, man. That's a rockin' Friday. Sitting there just talking about all the different things going on in life. That's perfect. That's a good way to go. Okay. Grocery licenses. What am I going to do next? So this would be sugar, peas, shampoo, and more dishwasher tablets. That'd be $3,400. I mean, that's doable. And again, it is things that are not going to be in a fridge or anything like that, so I could put that up against the wall. It's weird that there's like, I see garden peas. Like the number of things that are like canned goods around here are very, very small, and they're really spread out. The mixture of things in these licenses really has me a little bit scratching my head. The way that these things are set up, it's definitely a little bit off the beaten path in terms of what we got here. But I think I will probably do that. Yeah, this one, which is going to be, dishwasher tablets, shampoo, and then I got sugar and peas. We'll probably do that. So, yeah, we'll probably do that. And, because I think, yeah, I can make that happen. That'll work. Yeah, we'll do that. Got that. Cello boy, how you doing? Great to see you. You'll be there until Monday until I reopen. So, and Hung say, how you doing? Would I consider using mods? Nah. We don't play with mods. We're modless. There are lots of other good channels out there where you can watch modded versions of games, but nah. We don't do mods here. Okay, so now if I do that, then I got to move the sugar again. Well, that's okay. I got to move I've got to either move the coffee or the tea because I've got sugar. That'll be fine. That'll work. You're getting married. Awesome. Congratulations to you. Very, very, very nice. Congratulations on that. That is awesome. In July. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's go here. Grocery licenses. That one. And then get all that priced. So, Viper Warrior. How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. Miss Stormy, how you doing? Yeah, it's a very popular set of products. It comes with the game engine, I believe. So that's why you see these a lot. They're in a lot of different games. So that's why I wasn't surprised to see them. The first place that I did ever see them was in Supermarket Simulator, but they may have been in something before Supermarket Simulator even. Possibly. But yeah, these are, it's just like a giant pack. There's a couple of different like grocery store packs of products, There's this one, and then there's another set like the stuff that's in like Grocery Store Simulator. They've got their own pack of products that end up making their way into a lot of games as well. It's a very common thing. Okay, so I've got these 4 things right here. Let's go ahead and get those bought. Grocery. These are way down the list again. There's all that. That didn't cost me much. Dock 4. And I also need another shelf. Don't forget the shelf while you're at it. 1 shelf. Dock 4. Got it. Cool. Can I get the alcohol licenses just for the pool crew? Are there alcohol? Is there alcohol in there? Did I see it? Was there booze? There's chocolate. I don't know if there's any booze in here. I think it's a boozeless. Yeah, I don't see any. It's only a supermarket. We don't have any here, unfortunately. So you'll have to have an alternative, I think. So, Katie Cat, how you doing? You have a compliance complaint. There's not a window. Oh, in the warehouse, you mean? Are there normally windows in warehouses? Normally warehouses are windowless, but here you got a window. I mean, you got doors with windows. But yeah, I think most warehouses are window. Oh, not enough window chicken. Oh, okay. 20 Stream Street. Gotcha. Not enough window chicken. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have any of that in this game either. This game is kind of missing a few necessities. Okay, but I now also have to tell these guys to take a little bit of a break. Get your chocolate and ice cream. I can do that. We can make that happen. Are you guys now done? I think you're done. So I'm going to put you on a break again while we potentially move some other things around. So management, and then let's go here. What am I doing? Manage staff. Pause. Everybody take a break. Arnica, Montana, how you doing? Great to see you. Miss Stormy, you were thinking about getting this game. I mean, it's a good game. The one thing that I wish this game had that other games already have is the ability to tell you with a product that you're carrying exactly where it is, like in your store or in your back room. But I mean, some of the things that I really like about this game, I love the fact that you can snap shelves next to each other. That is a cool thing. I love I love the different departments. I think that the storage, there's a Susie Lou sighting in the background there. So there she is. I love the storage area in this game. I think it's better than a lot of games are. Now, the coffee. Where the heck am I going to put the coffee? This is going to have to move and be in its own weird spot. What else do I have here? I got dishwasher tablets. So this is going to go onto a new shelf. So let's do that. And then that goes there. Now these are going to go with the other ones. Okay, so that goes there. So we got 2 different kinds of dishwasher tablets together. Okay, and then this gets knocked out. Then I've got some shampoo here, right? Yeah, I got some shampoo. So that'll go here. Da Vinci, how you doing? Flipping great to see you. I don't know if you saw my comments on your short, but if you're going through my neck of the woods and if you're looking for a quick detour on your way to your destination, definitely let me know. I'd love to see you. I don't know if you'd have enough time for such a thing, but we'll be around, and I'm glad to stop and we could like have a little whatever. And if you're definitely slipping right down on 57. Let me know, but I don't know if you'll be that close or not. But that was awesome seeing your pictures of Mount Rushmore. That was cool, man. That was a very cool sight. I'm glad you had a real fun time with that. It looked really good. It looked really cool. All right, I guess the coffee's going to go down here on the bottom of this one. I think that's what we got going on. And then we'll go ahead. And Arnica Montana, how you doing? I don't know if I said hi to you. I think I did. But, or I may have missed it. I may have missed it. I've got a few things happening here in my head. So yeah, peas are going to go there. It's really weird, but we're going to do that. So that's empty, that's empty, that's empty. This is the sugar. Driving through in a couple hours. If you are, definitely let me know, man. I'd be happy to stop and do something. That'd be cool. To actually meet you. That'd be really fun. So yeah, I can absolutely make time. If you have like an idea of what your ETA is, let me know and I can give you directions to a place and we could shoot the breeze because that'd be really fun. I'd really enjoy that. That'd be great. Let's see. Is that everything I got? I think that's everything I got. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this out of here. Vulcan Rider, how you doing? Charleston got hammered. Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw that Charleston really got beat hard. And that was... I did say hi, but you'll happily take two. That's good. Yeah, I saw that Charleston really got smashed. Like, I saw that very first one where Tornado TRX, I think was his name. He, like, saw the very first one that hit and, like, drove into it because there was nowhere for him to run. Yeah, that's bad, man. I'm very sorry to hear that hit Charleston. That really sucks. Because Charleston, I mean, there's a lot of people that live in Charleston. And I hope they're going to be able to recover from that pretty quick. That's the thing about these storms in Illinois, man. They don't hit here. Champaign, Urbana, they don't hit around here as much, but they hit somewhere around here. I mean, there were ones, there were like all kinds of things that it kept on hitting down by Effingham, not as bad as Charleston, but there's always some community around here that does take the brunt of it. It may not necessarily be here in Champaign, Urbana, but there's someone gets it, and that's the worst part about it. Gamer Sue, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, and that one on T-Rex, because, I mean, literally, he got smashed by it as it just formed, and then as it went past him, he looked, and there was a house to his left that was just leveled. Arcola and Posodum get hit pretty regularly, just south of us. Yeah, and there's Da Vinci's channel. If you don't know Da Vinci, definitely make sure you check out Da Vinci. He is a wonderful, wonderful human being, and you will not regret seeing his content and being introduced to it, for sure. It may be the case that Champaign-Urbana is big enough that the buildings do break stuff up. I'm honestly trying to think of the last time Champaign-Urbana ever really got a direct hit from one. It feels like it's been a long time. I mean, I don't live here. I didn't live here. I mean, I went to school here like 40 years ago, and now I live here since then. But yeah, there's probably been one. I just don't know the last time that there was a major one that rolled through here. Day 1. Testing. Better. Day 176. Sometimes the megaphone doesn't work right, so we got to click it again. More groceries. It's slowly growing. If you've got dirty hair, we now have shampoo, and we now have 2 different kinds of dishwasher tablets, just in case one wasn't enough. So now you've got choices. We still don't have plenty of other groceries, but doggone it, we've got 2 different kinds of dishwasher tablets, and that's something. Stores open for your convenience. Here we go. Let's do it. And Juju, how you doing? Great to see you. A very happy Friday to you. And Wayne Wise, I don't know if I said hello to you. Steven Steele, I think I see you there. Oh, I see you there. I don't know if I said hi to you. I think I see you there. You're right there. Let's take a look at staff. See if we've got anyone who's better. 105 and 89. That still sucks. That's no good. Crazy Pain, you were done with those 2 courses. You completed everything. You retired, but it's not. What were your 2 courses that you were taking, Crazy Pain? It sounded like you had some crazy You had some crazy homework that you were doing. Inquiring minds want to know what were the classes. So, and Moonlight Owl, how you doing? Great to see you. Very happy Friday to you. So, I just want to go sit in the pool. But I gotta wait here in the morning in case anyone shows up for the random seafood that they want. She doesn't even want seafood. She's just walking through there on the way to the grocery store. So, Cello, you gotta go take your break is over. Well, thank you very much for coming by. Take care of yourself. And I hope we see you again very, very soon. And Cindy, how you doing? A very happy Friday to you as well. Hope you're doing good. Scanning.
Hope these were baked today.
They were baked sometime recently. Just eat it and shut up. It's been a while since I had to chirp at somebody about the bakery stuff. I honestly have no idea when the thing was baked. I have no clue when that thing was actually baked. So. It's fresh. Don't you even make a comment. Don't you do it. There you go. There you go. Just buy it and go. Just buy it and go. Very nice. Very good. There you go. Oh, shoot. Do I still have Doc 4 there? Huh. Operating platforms and system analysis and design. Wow.
I hope I'm wrong.
That is not like light classwork. that is very much not light. Yeah. They were fresh at some point. There you go. That's true. Throw them in the pool. Oh man, Butcher Deli update. I'm not ready for a Butcher Deli update. I'm really not. I don't want that yet. I really don't.
I love that freshly baked smell.
I mean, I love the fact that they're going to have one, but I'm not ready for it. I'm absolutely just like, no, not yet. Give me time. Give me time before you add one. It's getting more and more difficult to add new stuff in here, and it's getting more and more expensive to add new stuff in here. I just need them to chill out a bit. Yeah, I could definitely see with all that stuff that you did. That's a lot, man. You're so caught up you need more. I'm not.
Hope these were baked today.
I need a break. I'm just trying to get my grocery store built. And I can't even really build it all that much because I don't have this wall open. And I need to open up my wall upstairs so I can move all that upstairs. I just don't have space. I need time. I need time. It is literally just, oh, that's the way I feel about all of it. I need more time. I love the fact that this developer is always adding new stuff to the game, but man, I need more time. I just do. And Miss Stormy, I saw that you followed over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. So, but I can appreciate it for the people that have already gotten all through all the content. I can see that. I can get it. I totally understand. So, yeah. If I don't play this game, yeah. For those who play 24/7, I get it. I totally understand that. 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, there's just too many things to play. Too many things. You have bakery, groceries, and seafood on the first floor with a spot set up for butchery. That works. I mean, I've got bakery and seafood down here. I mean, if I was to try and set everything else up upstairs, oh, how the heck would I even do it? I don't even know. You're going to spend a half hour with Lord Fluffy. That sounds wonderful. Enjoy your time with Lord Fluffy. That is a wonderful idea. And we'll see you again very, very soon. Yeah, I don't even know how the heck I do it, because it's not like I've got a lot of stuff up here that's taking up a lot of extra space. I mean, I feel like I've got this all pretty well condensed. The sports isn't taking up a lot of space. The clothing isn't taking up a lot of space. The toys isn't taking up a lot of space. Everything I've got up here is like pretty minimal. I don't have anything that's just like, I've got a lot of it up here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I really changed that all that much. So needs a third floor. If they had a third floor, they'd have to figure out a better way to get people up and down the stairs, especially the stalkers that did not involve escalators. They'd really need like elevators or something to make that happen. Terry Cooper, how you? Oh shoot, they're on a break. Doggone it! I got to take you off breaks. Sorry. Resume. Resume. Back you go. I'm like, why are you all standing around? Because I haven't told you to start working. That's why you're all standing around. That's why. 29th of June, you got 2 more courses. No rest for the weary. I probably don't actually need anything. Teleportation. There you go. I'd be all about that. Just add a teleporter. What's the big deal? All right, that's all Dock 3. As usual. Seafood, that's going to be Dock 4. Electronics, I can now afford those. Ugh. Dock 4. There goes that money. Music. Vending. Dock 1. And then sports and summer. Dock 2. There's all that. And a sneeze out of nowhere. Cool. Yeah, the escalators, I mean, they're good, but unfortunately for the restockers, there's got to be a faster way of getting people up there. Yeah, giving them access to the second floor through the warehouse would be good. Yeah, or a service lift, something that is not the escalators. Just because the escalators, while being completely realistic in a store, they're just a little too slow for the workers. But at the same time, if you have the workers that were going up in a service lift, they'd need to have more capacity in their service lift. So, unfortunately, no window chicken in this game. This game is kind of window chickenless. I don't even know if we have chicken in this game, to be honest with you. If I look in the grocery licenses, shopping, licenses, and grocery, there's ground beef. Oh, there is window chicken. So we could probably do it. I could probably get a refrigerated section and get some window chicken going here. I didn't know if they even had it, but they do. It's right there. And with that being the case, we are going to have to make that happen. The other trouble with making that happen is that if I do that, I then have to add another refrigerated section back here. Because my grocery stuff that is going to be cold is going to require its own section. And this is already full with bakery stuff. And this is pretty full with seafood. So I'm going to need a spot for my grocery stuff. So that's going to kind of go there. I've got a feeling. Oh, shoot. And this was... Oh, yeah. That's what we had here. Okay. That's what we had going on. I didn't do that part. That's what we had. That's why that's still there. Okay. So this needs to all get off of here. That was my mistake. So this all now goes into here. My store looks great. I don't know about that. We're trying. We're doing our best. So, okay, yeah, and there's those two things that are coming in. This is my compact pallet rack, so we do still need that. Yeah. Window Chicken doesn't need stinking refrigeration. No, that's the way it was back in the days of Supermarket Simulator. We always had a box of Window Chicken outside because that was back when the restockers wouldn't pick anything up from outside. So we always kept a box of Window Chicken outside for that very reason. That was what it was all about. All right, what else do we need? Toys and candy. There's always toys and candy all the time. Clothing? Yeah, clothing to go with it. That's stock 3. No music. Wow, that's crazy. So the only other thing we need is vending. Okay, dock 1. There's that. Karen Wood, you made it. How you doing? And Real MoFlow also made it. How you doing? Great to see you. When can we expand again? As soon as we have money. That's the big thing. We just don't have cash. The next expansion costs, whoop, that's not it. Management growth, $83,800. And that's going to be the upper floor on top of that. So all that's going to do is open up this spot right here, which isn't going to do me a whole lot of good. But it's going to open up a space about yay big, maybe to about there. Eventually, we're going to end up with clothing and electronics all here. Because the clothing's all going to move over and electronics is just going to be right down this run. But that's still yet to come. Yeah, the clothing will all definitely move over. And then electronics is just going to go right in that spot. But we're just still working towards that. And again, unfortunately, the cost of the expansions just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. So like to get both of the walls, to get this wall and the upstairs wall completely pushed out, we're probably looking at 83.8, 87.7. So that's going to be 170, 263. We'll call it 360. We're looking at probably $570,000. So we're pushing $600,000, and we got to get all the way up to level 145 just to get that open and all of that open. And I got to get up to level 145 on top of that. That's where it's getting to be a little bit more challenging with playing this game and doing episodes and streams of this game, because this game is starting to push to the point where you run out of space, and without more space, the amount of time it takes you to get to where you can get more space, it gets to be longer and longer. And a lot of games run into this. Supermarket has run into this. Hypermarket runs into this. Bettermart runs into this. Any game that involves running a store, you eventually run into a problem where trying to do something that isn't just grinding, you end up spending more time just grinding than you do in previous points in the game. Like most of this game so far, we played 133 levels. I don't feel like we've ever spent any time really just grinding all that much. But the point where it's just time spent with nothing changing in the store is starting to grow more and more. Because like right now here for the grocery section, there's a few things that we can do, but not a lot. And the big thing I really need to do, again, if I'm going to go ahead and think about getting anything frozen in here or refrigerated, I'm going to need to open up this one section here. You're almost 600 hours into this game. That's a sign of a game you love. You have not gotten cheated if you have 600 hours in a game. You've absolutely not gotten cheated. I mean, that's all you can ask for. I mean, whatever you paid for it, take that, divide it by 600 hours. The dollars per hour, the cost per hour in that case is incredible. There are not many games that you can say that you can play for $600 and still be having fun. That's how you know you've got a good thing. So I am going to go here because honestly, the thing that's funny is that I think that this won't. I thought it might, but no, I don't think this does. So $43,000. So this is going to then, I believe, completely get this opened up. You order, open the store, let the store run, actually purchase cash register to give you something to do. Yeah. Oh, shoot, and I got to move this back. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost there. Now, again, I'm going to need to buy a third. Whoa. Did I walk through that or did someone walk in front of me? I need to buy a third refrigerated section. Now, I have a small one. I just don't know how big this is. So I've got to open this up and see how big this one is. It may be too small. Yeah, that one's too small. So I can get the one that's bigger. So that's what I got to do. Cancel. Oh, shoot. Oh, R does both. Doggone it. R is both cancel and end the day because I changed that. Ah, that's my fault. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. So, got you on my TV that you're watching. You have YouTube. Oh, cool. I'm on everywhere. So let's do this. Furniture and is it equipment? It's equipment. A medium walk-in freezer. I think it's going to be a medium. Yeah, I think I've got mediums there. I'm going to get a medium. Let's do that. And we'll just have to go to the front door. That's fine. And we'll check and see. I think the ones I have back there are mediums. I'm pretty sure. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, no. Really? It's really not going to work? Is it because of that dumb post? Is there a way I can get rid of this post? I mean, is that post removable? Can I just yeet this post? Is there any way to get rid of it? I don't think there is. I think that that's actually all connected. Oh, doggone it. These posts are really a pain in the keister. And I don't have anywhere further left I can put this. So if I can't put that up, then I have no choice. I mean, unless I go that way, that's about the only way I can do this. Is like this. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but I'm going to have to do that. Just because I want there to be that space. Yeah, that's about all I can do. Block that door. We don't need that door anyway. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, those posts, man. Ugh. It's okay. It's all right. I've only got $16,000, so we really shouldn't worry about getting another license right now. We'll hold off. Let's get into another day and see what it's going to look like then. So we'll go with that. Day 177. No new products today. Kind of need a little more space and stuff, but we'll get more. So you still got 2 different kinds of dishwasher tablets. If you need me, I'll be in the pool sipping on the coffee with my pinky out. Store's open for your convenience. Let's do it. Okay. 1 large fridge on each side and the medium one in between them. Huh. The large is, I'm guessing, going lengthwise, and then the medium going widthwise, I'm guessing. That would seem to be the way that would work. Oh, am I stuck? Yeah, I can't hop over there. We'll just stick here.
Nice rust on this one.
I'll be in the kiddie pool. With my floaties on, so I don't drown. Yeah, set up just like you have them. They're all facing the same way. Have you hacked the game? Because I've got these, and then I've got a medium, and I can't fit all three in there. So what have you done? How did you make that work? Because I don't seem like I can make that work. That isn't working for me. I don't know how you've done it, and I can't. That doesn't seem like it works for me. I don't know why. Or maybe yours is further back. Maybe because you've got more. Maybe you're past this post, and this post isn't giving you fits. I'm guessing. Maybe that's what it is. Because if you've opened up more of the warehouse, then that might be why that's working for you and not me. Saw Squad, how you doing? A very, very happy Friday to you. It may be that I've just got to push the wall back a bit, because I think there's one more row of warehouse. I think. There's not much more warehouse, but there's some. You're fully maxed in the warehouse. Okay, so that's probably what it is. That's probably what we got. I've just got to open up more of my warehouse space. Then that will probably give me what I need to do that. That's probably where we are. So for now, it's fine.
I hope these were baked today.
We'll keep on going with it as we get more space. It'll all eventually work, I'm sure. At least it's good to know that you can do that. It's just those posts. People with their load-bearing posts and stuff. Jeez, man. It's like you got to have posts to hold up the floors above you. What's the big deal with that? Well, you can't just... It's not held up by science and stuff? I mean, come on, man.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
It's not stale. I don't know when it was baked, but it's not stale. Just buy it. Get some gum. That'll take care of it. There we go. Medium and smaller and large coolers. Max does it? Okay, yeah, I'll have to give that. I have to give that. You have 45 employees. That's a lot of employees. It's a lot. That's a fleet. I think you register as a medium-sized business at that point. At that point, you've got all kinds of protocols you got to put in place when you got that many employees, man. 5,000 a day in payout. Okay, I'm at like, what am I, 3,200? Yeah, about 3,200. Speaking of employees, I do have to check and see if I have better restockers today, because my restockers are a bit... The last one I hired was kind of So I got to see if I got someone that's going to be better there. The Steve came back the very next day. Huh. Is it Roger time yet? He's not here just yet. You have 2 unloaders that look like they're running. Yeah, I've got... How many? I've got 5 unloaders total. I've got 2 in the morning. I've got 3 in the afternoon. The 2 in the morning I probably don't even need at this point, but I've got them. So... And Mini Mochi, how you doing? Great to see you. Christina B, how are you? Happy Friday to both of you. 1 hour until Roger time. Pretty close to Roger time.
I hope these were baked today.
What is it with everybody talking about this stuff being baked today? It was, as far as you know. Does it look old? It isn't. As far as you know, just buy it. Shut up. I'm just in a mood with everybody today at the bakery. Bakery is just like, everybody's got a mood today on it. Telling you. You're going to say anything about the trout? Oh, no one says anything about that. There we go. No one complains about the seafood, but everybody complains about the bakery. Nobody's like, oh, this fish looks like it's a little bit old. I hope I'm wrong or something like that. Nobody does that. You can't please everyone. You can't please all the people all the time. Can't do it. You played the shipping store demo and you were lost in the controls. Oh, Yeah. Oh, if that's the first time you're playing a game on a PC, that'll do it. Definitely. It is storming where you are. Definitely stay safe, yeah, Foxy. Stay safe. So, the morning unloader, I probably... How many morning unloaders do I have? I'd probably want to have one of each. I don't know. And let me see. I've got to go in here and hiring... What do we got? 122 and 120. Oh, that's great. And then 88 and 114. So, 122 and 120 is awesome. So who's my worst? It's probably one of my latest ones. 96 and 118 sucks. 92 and 118 is even worse. Yeah, 92 and 118 is my... No, yeah, 92 and 118 is pretty bad. So you're gone. Ulysses, out. And then Uriel, you're in. There we go. That's better. And, yeah, I guess I could keep on looking for more restockers. So, you found me in the first series that shall not be named. Okay. I have no idea what game you could be talking about. No idea. It's got electrolytes. What plants crave? That one. That game. That one. Let's see. I probably need to order some more stuff. Let's do that. Toys. So toys and clothing go together. In Dock 3. Oh, wow. We need a lot of clothes. Okay. That works. Dock 3. Not storefront. That'd be tragedy. Groceries, goods, seafood, auto lobsters, electronics, Roombas. That's Dock 4. Music, Dock 1. Vending, also Dock 1. And then sports and summer. Summer lovin' had me a blast. That's going to Dock 2. There we go. Jim Eddington, what's with the kiddie pools? They're just decor. They're there for me to sit in and chill. When I just don't feel like doing anything else, I hang out here with blue and pink flamingo. I just kind of take it easy. It was Salty's idea. So, yeah, it's just decor. That's all it is. Nothing other than that. They're just there for relaxation purposes. They might technically bring in more customers swimming during work. I know. Look at me, just taking it easy. Shipping Store is a very fun game. I'm very much looking forward to that one. Window Flamingos? That could be. I'm very much looking forward to that one. And I know Can said the same. I think he said that that's one of the best ones that he's played since Next Fest started. I thought that one was cool. So that'll be a good one to do. $33,000 right now. So, yeah, expansion is going to be difficult. And again, the next expansion is upstairs. I really wish you could like skip expansions. Splash physics is horrible. Yeah, there's not really much splash. Sploosh. Doesn't really do too much.
Is this section getting restocked soon?
Oh, is it out of something? They'll take care of it. Just give them a minute. They're busy. Just go and get some stale bakery. It's not stale. I guess we're out of those for now. OSHA approves swimming at work. As they should. They absolutely. Okay, that's there. All right, so that is not me that did that. Restockers are all hard at work. I mean, and how many restockers do I have? I've got to check this again. Because now I'm wondering. Let's go here. Manage. Manage staff. Or unloaders. I've got 5. And I've got 2 in the early shift. Why did I have 2 in the early shift? What was the point of me having 2 in the early shift? What made me do that at some point in time? I guess it's just because, I don't know, maybe at one point in time I was actually ordering stuff in the morning? I don't know, maybe I go with 1 in the night shift. Maybe I add 1 more to the night shift and I have 1 in the morning just in case I have some random thing that I order in the morning. Maybe? I don't know. I could have 1 and 4 just in case I had some random thing there, possibly. So, James Wolf Paws, how are you doing? We had a new update for Megastore. There's not been one yet. I think the big thing they're working on next is adding more, well, not more, but they're adding signage to the store. So you'll be able to put up your own fancy signs. I think that's the last thing that the developer said that they were working on. All right, anything else I need to order? Let's check. Do another quick run through everything. Dock 3 for that. Dock 4 for that. Dock 1 for that. And dock 2 for that. There's all that. Cool. Radical Radish, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know that they got a butcher and deli department that is kind of, I think that's the next one that they've got on the list as their upcoming edition. Okay, and they've got all that stuff going. And again, now this is the thing where I wish that I could pick up this pallet and I could see where this product was in the store. So that way I could very easily help out with getting things unloaded. Because right now I just have no idea where in the back that goes. So there's no point in me picking it up and trying to put it away because it would just take me way too long to figure it out. I just have no idea where that's supposed to go. And that's one of those things that right now that functionality exists in a lot of other games. And I know that the developer for this game is aware of such functionality and I believe is working to get such a thing implemented. Because that's where it'd be nice just to be able to do something else in the store to be of some assistance. But right now it makes it a game of hide and seek trying to figure out where a pallet would go in that regard. And that's not the best thing. RT, how you doing? After retiring from running a market, I've gone back to a simple life on the farm. That's a good way to be. Farming Simulator is a fun game. I haven't played that one in a while, but when it first came out, I played some of that. And very much enjoyed it. I see Lady Fluffy Dragon is playing Megastore. She popped up on my screen, just right over there. Saw her. So. Oh, David, you have yourself a wonderful day as well. Thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead, empty these out. We still got 3 people in the store taking their sweet time in getting out of here. Taking their sweet, sweet time. You're just testing something. Testing. There you go. Dublin Games, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. I'm going to sit here in this pool too. Dun-dun. There we go. What am I doing? Why am I even allowed to have a channel? I don't quite understand. Miss Starius, you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Oh, we got 2 pools, Ivory. We got an indoor pool and we have an outdoor pool. We've got double pools. For when one pool isn't enough, we've got double pools. So we got a pool in there, we got a pool out there. Just for having both. So Must be Megastore's day because Juju is also in the store of Megas. Everybody's in the Megastore business. We all are. We're all making it happen. Okay, so now the next question becomes... Huh. Huh. Double pools. It's double pool hype. Let's see. I've got 4 spaces there. No, I've got 5 spaces there, but some of this new stuff that I'm going to get is going to go into a refrigerated section. Okay, so let's try this. We're going to get into some interesting stuff here. Because we got to get the window chicken. Now that I know it exists, we got to get window chicken. So licenses, window chicken, $300 for this license. So that's dirt cheap. Pricing. I've got 6 new things. So we got toothpaste, juice, minced meat, also known as ground beef, French fries, window chicken, and jelly beans. What a weird mix of products. So interesting. $12.50. Probably can't go $12.75. Yeah, that'd be too much. $12.50. Then we can go, I don't know, 8? Maybe. Can I go 8 1/4? No, 8. This is going to be, we'll try 16. That might be a bit too much. Yeah, I thought that might be $15.75. Even that's a bit too much. This can be $10.50, I'm sure. Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be fine. This can be $12.75. And then this can be $5. There we go. That works. So now what do we got to do for all this stuff? So, Riley, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. It sounds like you have yourself some nasty weather on your way here in a couple days, according to what Max is saying. Saying that Kansas and Nebraska are on their way to some fun stuff here on like Saturday, Sunday-ish. So I hope it doesn't turn out the way that they're talking about, but it sounds like it's a bit Hopefully it will stay not So just looks like rain. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it'll just be rain. Hopefully. He was talking like some of it, like, I mean, in terms of where the worst of it's supposed to be, he was saying Kansas and Nebraska. So hopefully it'll just be rain. That'd be good. Okay, and then let's turn that off. So minced meat. So that's got, oh shoot, that's got to go in a freezer. I've got 3 things that have to go in a freezer, and then the other one goes in a fridge. So that means I got to set that new thing to be a freezer. Okay. All right. So that needs to be set as a freezer. Okay. I can handle this. And then the other grocery is going to have to, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put it. So this has to become a freezer. All right. So that'll go there. So let's figure this all out. I guess I'm going to need to move these forward. So yeah, we're going to move this forward. Like this a bit. Oh, and that needs to rotate. Okay. So we're going to rotate that like so. And then same here. Let's rotate this. And then I'll take these, spin them here, and then I'll put some grocery behind it. That'll work. That's what we got. So we'll go with that. And I've got one more rack here. So there we go. All right, so now I got to get all this stuff ordered, and I got to figure out how I'm going to get it all set up and where it's all going to go and all this. Let's check it out. So what are we doing here? What are all the things we got? So that's going to go on a shelf. Freezer, 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 fridge. So what am I doing here? A fridge? A wide fridge? A freezer island? A freezer... Maybe a freezer island? Huh. Maybe I'll do a fridge and a freezer island. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, fridge and a freezer island. I kind of like that. So wide fridge, freezer island. Let's do that. Let's go with one of each of those. I like that. We'll go with that. And then I need one more shelf. Probably need one more shelf. I think. I'm going to go with that. Dock 4. Okay. Let's do that. Get all this sorted out. Let's get it sorted. Yeah, those jelly beans. I don't know if they're gummy bears or what we got going on here. Okay, so this then goes on to here. So let's put these on here. Where's my... Well, I can just use this. This will work. Oh, no, don't do that. Shift doesn't work on this. You can't use shift on this. So what do I have there? Is that... Oh, no, that's fridge. That doesn't go here. That's not on this one. This is on a different one. This is my freezer one. So these are all my freezer products. Oh, and I need to buy another small rack. Doggone it. I forgot about that. Shoot. I'll have to get one of those. Okay, so this is all freezer. So, oh shoot, I need another freezer. Doggone it. So I got to get another freezer. And I've got to get a... I've got to get a rack. I've got to get at least one more freezer. Man, I suck. I've got the toothpaste. I've got the jelly beans. So I got to figure out where these are going to go. So let's do that. Let's check this out. It's toothpaste, jelly beans. I've got a white fridge. I got a freezer island. And I got a white shelf. Okay. I may not have needed the shelf, but we're going to check. And I might need to tell everybody to take a break again. So just in case, everybody hold that thought while we might once again be moving some stuff around on my restockers. Everybody just hold everything. Let's take a look, see what we got going on here. Yeah, I did need another shelf because I only had one thing there. So the candy's going to go by itself because that's about the only thing that it can do. So, where is the shelf at? Here it is. So the toothpaste goes with all of this stuff. So we got shampoo, toothpaste, and dishwasher tablets. So that'll go like that. The jelly beans, aka candy, that'll go by itself up there. Okay, so that's that. And then I've got a freezer and I got a wide fridge. So the wide fridge, for now, is just going to go against the wall because I have nothing else. I don't have one to like put up back to back against it to put it in the middle. And then the freezer islands. So I want to see what one of these is going to be like to start. In terms of what it's going to hold and how it's going to look and all that stuff. So let's set that out of the way. Let's move this back a bit. As such. And then get a couple of those products out there. So then not the chicken. I'm going to put the other things out there first. So let's grab the other things that were not chicken. And then this. So the juice. I've got the minced meat. I've got the French fries. There's a bigger freezer. I like the look at this one, so I went with this one. I mean, this is a pretty decent sized freezer. So French fries, walk-in freezer. Some products need cold storage. Yeah, I know that. Store them in correct walk-in freezer mode. Wrong temperatures. Yep, got it. I'm aware. So thank you. Okay. So, and does that go... oh, heck. That's going to be like that, huh? This is the game we're playing, huh? Okay. Oh, shoot. So how many spaces across is there? There are literally 5 spaces across in this. Hell, why would they do that? Why would they go 5 across? 5 is an odd number. Why would you do 5? That's going to force me to either put all of one thing in there or 5 different things in there. Why not 6? Why would you make it 5? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That doesn't... oh, man, that's pain. Because you don't want to just have one thing of French fries. I mean, I guess you'd eventually have like 2 different freezers. And then you could have like 2 facings of everything. Oh, why would you do this game? Why? I mean, this is easy. This just goes like that. That's simple. That's no big deal. That's perfect. So, and that's the thing. I didn't have my old freezer, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Not having had the old ones, I don't know what it was like. So let's take a look. The mincemeat. So how much can we get up there? Okay, well, I guess we can get a lot of mincemeat up there. So I can have 3 sections of French fries and 2 of I could have 3 sections of French fries and 2 of mincemeat. That'll work because there's a lot of mincemeat that goes on a shelf. I can handle this. That's fine. Is it symmetrical? No, but you got hamburgers and fries right there. That's perfect. And then the other one of these is darn sure going to be nothing but window chicken, and it's going to go right up in the front, right up in your face, because it's window chicken. Duh. So it's going to be as close as the window as we can get it. Obs. So what else did I need? I need equipment. I need a small pallet rack, and then I need 1 more island freezer. Welcome to Fantasy Island. And that can go to this can go to the back. This can go to Dock 4. I might have to tell Dock 4 to go home. He might still be here. Yeah, he's still here. Because there's more stuff on the truck. That's a problem. Let's get Dock 4 emptied out so he can get out of here. Okay. So you're out. Away with you. Off you go. Open this up. Pick it up by the power of Grayskull and put it right in there. Like this. So this must be a medium freezer. I must have the large freezers already. Yeah, so I must have 2 larges. And that's a medium. Yep, that's what it is. So we've got 2 larges and a medium. Okay. So I would have never gotten a 3rd large out there. That would not have happened. Okay, so we're just going to have to go with that for now. That's okay. I don't know how much frozen product we're going to end up having anyway. So it may not be that big of a deal. We might be okay. Where's my other rack? I don't know where it is. We'll just go with this. Because I'm right. Oh, it's right there. So you, by the power of Grayskull, go into here. Right about there. And I gotta make sure I'm not standing in the way. Is it? Oh, these need to move over a little bit more, don't they? Yeah, I gotta move those over a bit. Or wait, there's a spot there, but I've got to move these further left. Because those can't all fit. Yes, so I can go all the way to there. Yeah, we can go all the way to there. We got plenty more room to go. So let's go like that. And then that should give me room on the back. Push that all the way up against the wall. That should work now. Yep, that works. There we go. That works. That's perfect. Whoa. Okay. Can I turn that walk-in around and back it up to the others? Like this one? I mean, I probably could. If this one you're talking about, I probably could. There's no reason I can't. Like swing it up against this wall and have it back on this. Yeah, that should work. Assuming I can get out of the way of it. Is it... Can I have it snap? It won't necessarily snap, but I might be in the way. Oh, this is where I wish I could see further back. Because unfortunately, I can't get it to snap. So I don't know. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's close. It's close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. I mean, because I can't get it to snap because it won't snap to this. I think because they're not the same size, so I've got to try and find a pixel for it. So that seems like it's as close to the wall as it would get, because if I push it any closer, and that should be about as close as it gets that way. I'm guessing that's pretty good. I think the largest snap to each other, but I don't think the large and the medium snap next to each other. Because these are snapped next to each other. I'm almost positive I snapped those next to each other. Yeah, and then we don't block the door, because people complain that I blocked the door. And safety and all that. So. Okay, and then the freezer. For the window chicken! Okay, where did I leave my... ... Where did I leave my, this is what I wanted. Because it is time to all hail the window chicken. Where is my window chicken? Right here. I don't even know how much is going to fit in here, but we're going to find out. Why do I have a feeling these window chickens are going to be like very small chickens compared to the ones that are in supermarket? Can I put this outside? Can I have this outside by any chance? No! Boo! Boo on you, game. Okay, fine. First thing that people see when they walk in the door. Literally, first thing you see when you walk in the door. Right there. Bam! Window chicken. Right there. Gets no better. How big are these? Those are such small chickens! That is incredibly small. Compared to the supermarket simulator chicken, that is like a teeny tiny chicken. That is itty bitty. That's like junior chicken. It's like that's an itty bitty chicken that we got in there. Those are pigeons, man. They're Cornish hens. This is not window chicken. It's a baby window chicken. It's an itty bitty window chicken. It's like a little cute window chicken. But there it is. I can't get it completely outside, but it's like the first thing you get when you walk in. There's your window chicken. There it is. We got close. Developer of the game, let us have one freezer outside that can only specifically have chicken in it because it's window chicken. And that's what we do. I mean, make it so that you can't put anything else out there but window chicken. That'd be fine. $12.75 for one of these Cornish hens. It's window chicken, man. You should be willing to pay any price for window chicken. Come on, Jim. Jim, it's window chicken. $12.75 for a good, bona fide Rusty Champagne window chicken. That's a steal, dude. It's worth that at twice the price. It's window chicken. All hail window chicken. Man. Is there anything else I need to do? I've got to put these other two things up in their racks. So they've got to go up here. And then this truck goes home. So you go up into here. And then the other one goes up there. All hail the window chicken. 1870, 1807 Canadian for that. Zut alors. No, no. Say it, too expensive. It's because I don't know how to say it's too expensive in French. These, I don't even know. Man, yeah, I have no idea. All right, there we go. There's all that. Put it in a chicken in a vending machine. That'd be awesome. A window chicken vending machine? Ooh la la. I'd be all about that. C'est ben trop cher. Trop cher. The one thing I always remember from my high school French teacher was the fact that she emphasized how important it is in any language really, but especially in French, that you make sure that you pay attention to the accents on words. And the example that she used was the word répéter. Now, répéter, so accent over the middle E in there. So répéter in French means to repeat, where you have répéter, which is not the same as répéter. They're spelled the same way. It's just that the répéter doesn't have an accent over the second E. There's no accent there. So you have répéter, which is to repeat. But if you say it as répéter, that means to fart twice. And that is why it is very important to remember your accents in any language. So, day 178. Don't fart twice. The store is open for your convenience. Ma. That got Susie Lou downstairs. Yeah. And commas. Nowhere to put commas. Let's eat grandmother. No, don't do that. Let's eat, comma, grandmother. That's what you want. Not let's eat grandmother. No, no, no. No, no, no. Très mal. Très mal. Okay. Only here do you get this kind of lowbrow content. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going over here. I'm going to sit in the pool. I'm just going to sit over here. That works. Just so I hope. Hey, dude. Remember your accents and remember your commas. It's important. You'll give a crash course later on Discord. Steve will give a crash course. There. Rapido repito. So, I thought it's so funny because that guy just said that he wanted a clean carp, and no lie, I looked at that guy and I thought that he asked for a Cleveland carp. I don't know why I looked at that and I thought it said Cleveland on there, but I thought that guy literally said, "Can I have a Cleveland carp, please?" I'm like, what the heck is a Cleveland carp? But it said cleaned. Rob, I don't know what you clicked on. I have no idea.
That looks great.
I have no clue. We're losing our mind. It's Friday. James will pause. Just came from a phone call to Don't Fart Twice. I know. Yep. It's Rusty Champaign, man. It's what we do here. We keep you wondering all the time. It's what we do. It's what we do. Welcome back to the pool crew. I'll be back in a minute, Salty. I've just got to... Once Roger gets here, I'll be back to the pool crew. Just give me a second. I've got to actually sell some seafood around here. So... It's a considered discussion about Hypermarket Simulator. Hypermarket Simulator. Don't fart twice. Thank you.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
Oh, shoot. My thing wasn't working. Okay. All right. 2 more squid? Wait a minute. You just got 2 squid in one. Wait a minute. She ordered 2 squid. And then she got 2 more squid in a separate package. Have you heard? The second floor has electrolytes. The second floor is what plants crave. That's great. Oh gosh, I love so much. So much. The second floor has electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Water? You mean from the toilet? Seriously, you've got to see the movie Idiocracy. If you've not seen it, you've got to see it. It's such a good movie. Customers are invading the fish market. Yeah, they just walk right through here. They see this little seam and they just run right through it, man. They don't walk around. It's the path of least resistance going through the fish market. Are we close to Roger yet? Because I got to go sit in the pool. I'm ready for the pool. So, but we'll take care of the rest of our seafood orders, and then we'll go ahead, chill in the pool for a bit before we decide what we need to order in the store. We'll figure it out. Because Salty's getting sad that I'm not over there in the pool. And we can't have that. We don't want a sad Salty. So... Nous avions. Why did I think it was nous avons? I don't know. Yeah, because have is like one of those weird ones, and be is one of those weird ones. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes. That's one of those really, really weird ones. But then again, in English, it's the same thing. I are, you are, he is, she is, we are, you plural are, they are. Although, yeah, it's one of those like that. Welcome to Hypermarket. I love you. Roger, are you here yet? What's up? Yeah, irregular verbs in romance. Yeah, all the irregular verbs. Spanish is the same way with to be. I remember that. I forget what it is in Spanish, but it's the same kind of thing. Like yo soy, and then what is it? Yo soy, tú eres. Oh, gosh, I need to. I was doing so good with Spanish for a little bit. Not really so good, but I was doing okay. Restocker. Get to work. Everybody back. Everybody back. Making you think about a supermarket up the road from me before I got. What are you doing there? So, yeah, French Canadian. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Steve informed me this morning that there's a big difference between France French and Quebec French. I'm like, wait a minute, there's different Frenches? Because in my mind, there was always one French. But apparently there's France French and there's Canada French, and they're not the same French. The things I learned. You see, we learn so many things in this game. When we're here together. We always learn something. Pool time! Sploosh! Chilling. Yeah, in Portuguese, same kind of thing. Say it was during lockdowns. I don't want to know anymore. Just leave it there. I don't want to know. Sup? Flamingos, chilling. Everyone's just there, chilling. Mass breaks remind you of when you worked at Amazon and everyone had... Oh, man, that'd be chaos. Yeah, and Haitian French would also be different. Yeah. Yeah, yo estoy. Yeah, because there's times where yo soy is correct, and then there's times where yo estoy is also correct. Salty, I'm sorry that I got your hair wet. Let me grab you a towel here. Can I grab a towel for you? Oh shoot, I grabbed the entire towel rack. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I'll grab a towel and bring it in. So there. Sorry. I'll try to be careful next time. Cajun French is also different. Cans is not streaming today because Cans is a bit under the weather. He left a message on his Discord saying that he is not going to be streaming because he is feeling not 100%. So he will not be around today. Hopefully he will be feeling better soon. And he will be back to it. So Cajun French is related to Acadian French. What is Acadian French? I've not heard of Acadian French. So, snakes! How you doing? Speaking Afrikaans. That's another one that I do not. Well, I mean, there's a million of them. I don't know. But that's... I always find it amazing the number of people that... The group that got kicked out of Canada. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I always find it amazing the number of people in the world that are at a minimum bilingual or trilingual, but at the same time, here, and this is a knock on us here in the U.S., and I'm as guilty of it as anybody, but the number of people that are bilingual / trilingual that are outside of the United States, but the number of people that are in the United States that are not. There are so many people that are out there that know at least 2 languages, but around here, no way. And I'm just like, it blows my mind. So, I did not see his house flipper, but I know he was making his IRL house. He was working on it. I know that he was doing that as a stream set that he had going on, but I did not see the work that he had put into it. I was just aware of the fact that he was doing it. Okay, so bakery, seafood we don't need. Electronics, we do need some of that. So that'll goes to Dock 4. So let's get that to Dock 4. Toys and candy, we got a lot of this because I've been busy sitting in the pool, getting Salty's hair wet. I need clothing probably as well. Not too much, but a little bit. That goes to Dock 3. Then we've got, let's see, music. Not too bad here. It's Dock 1. Yes. Yeah. In which one? Oh.
I think one of the wires got
What? I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean there's nothing in there or
Okay.
anything.
No.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Yeah, no, there's it just
I'll lift the thing up and take a look at it. I'm sure something got jiggled.
yeah, I think
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Good talk. Sign language is a second language. Sign language is also not easy to learn. I had someone I worked with who was proficient in sign language. And yeah, it is that's something you've really gotta it takes a lot to learn. To get it proper, it takes a lot. This doesn't feel like it's centered. It feels like it's off center. Like I need to move it a little bit more this way to get it kind of centered. Like if I look here, oh dude, I'm trying to center this thing. So yeah, let's go this. So right along here. That works. Right about there. Yeah, go there with it. That's there.
This looks a little stale.
You speak Cantonese at home. Yeah, and that's, I mean, those languages, that amazes me just because of the fact that everything there is in, I mean, I don't know the proper name of it, but, and I don't want to, I'm not trying to insult it by calling it symbols, but the fact that everything is written in things that are not letters, and the fact that, I mean, in a lot of cases, you got to be pretty darn precise with the way that those things are written because they're very intricate. And you could write something the wrong way, and it probably means something completely different if you do that. So 43% of the world's bilingual, 13% trilingual. 20 to 26% of the USA speak more than one language. I find that hard to believe because that feels high. It feels like it would be lower than that, but I guess it's that high. I'm just surprised. You tried to learn Cantonese, but the tones killed you. Yeah, I don't know any of that. It's just, I'm very, very impressed with the people that do. But then again, if you're just growing up with it, it's like, no, it's second nature to you because you just grow up with it. But if it's one of those things that if it's not something that you grow up with and you're then trying to learn it, it's, man. And that's one of those things that you've really got to you've got to keep up with it all the time. Because if you don't, it will just fall out of your head in an instant. That's one of those things that is like the hardest part about any language to me, is that if you're not just constantly in it, it'll fall out. I mean, you've just got to be, that's got to be all that you do, and just have it as like a part of your life. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna, it's just gonna go completely away. So, Desman, don't mind if you do. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. I definitely appreciate that. Team Green, welcome, welcome. Very kind of you. Okay, let's get all that. Doc 1. Yeah, Doc 1 for that. And then sports. Yay, sports. And summer. Doc 2. There's that. Okay. We're up to $61,000 now. At this point in time. So. And maple flavored. Go with the front half. Thank you as much for the follow on Twitch. So many things with which you could use your Prime subscription, and you choose to use it on what we do here. So there it is, Steve. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, and US is, yeah, exactly. That I 100%, I would 100% think is true. Salty, 100%. Where in other parts of the world, it's just part of what you do in your education. But here, nah. Which is kind of a bummer. Because they really should make that more of a thing. But yeah, they don't really, it's not as big of a thing here. Really. So.
Nice crust on this.
It's kind of just how we roll here in America. Why bother learning another language? What fun is that? Yeah. How are we looking here? Pretty good. Not much I'm going to worry about there. Just let them do their thing. So, with $68,000, we'll probably do one more day after this. Let's see. With $68,000, if I wanted to get one more license, what would I do in grocery? If I wanted to do one more. I can do one more thing that was frozen. I can really start getting some stuff that's refrigerated. But again, we got such weird mixes of stuff. Just such strange groupings of things. And it's like, what the heck would I put together if I did this? Because it's like all over the place. I don't know why they did so many things that are just like so odd to put together. Oh, gosh. They really didn't want to make this easy. Like, I would imagine... Like, there's oil, there's cheese, there's TP. Sage would love that. This has got some meat. It's got the... it's got bread. It's got Twinkies. It's got... I guess I could do that and try and figure it out because that would be... That could go together. And then that would be shelf. We'll do that. Let's try that one. So, JJ's Nightmare. How you doing? Great to see you. This game is made by a solo dev. It is. And it does not have any DLCs. You are correct there. There are things that I wish that this game had that it doesn't have, that Supermarket Simulator does have. And hopefully they will add those things to this game. I'm hoping they will. But yeah, this is a solo dev who does this one. Let's see, 11, so I can probably go 1450 on this. 1475 will probably push me over. No, I can't. I was going to be able to get away with that. 6 1/4, probably no higher than that. Not when we're that low on price. This can be probably 6. No, 575. This can be 1125, maybe 1150. I might be able to get 1150 here. Yeah, and then this we can go 375 and probably not much more. Yeah, $4 isn't going to work there. It's going to be way over. 375. Okay. So beef steak, bread, creamy buns, ketchup. Oh, that's going to be on a shelf. Okay. That's not great. Okay. So what do I have here then if I go here? What are we looking at? Grocery. What do we got? So yeah, I guess I can do out of stock, and then if I do that labeled, oh no, because that would mean that it's labeled. So yeah, we don't want that. So where are these new ones? So that's freezer, shelf, 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 fridge. Doggone it. So I need, do I have 3 shelf spots? That's going to be the other question. I do. So it's going to be another weird shelf that we got. And then I need another freezer, which is fine because I got to back up a freezer to the freezer I've got over there. So one more freezer. Let's do that. So another freezer island. Let's get that. And this will all go to dock 4. Okay. Go with that. Do I have 3 spaces on here? I do. So that's perfect. I've got 3 spaces where I can put these things. And then I got to grab my... Grab this guy. So let's see. We've got the bread, the ketchup, the creamy buns, the yogurts, the steak, and the island freezer. All right, so let's set all this up. See exactly how this is going to go. So, what 5 improvements? Oh, 5? Oh, that's a lot. Can I give you 1? Let's see. And what would I even say? Like, if what would be the thing that I would improve about Ice Cream Simulator? Off the top of my head. What would I improve about Ice Cream Simulator off the top of my head? Like what do I think is the biggest issue right now with Ice Cream Simulator? Huh. What is the biggest issue I think right now with Ice Cream Simulator? That's an excellent question. Like, I think the biggest issue I would say probably is the fact that they need to have a better balance in Steven Steele. 628 joules. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the scoops, yeah, the sugar scoops, I wish that there was a better mechanism for that. What else was I going to say? I wish that they had it where you had the same number of things that you could sell versus the number of things that you can make, because that is constantly not working for you. Like you constantly have more stuff that you can sell, or you have less stuff that you can sell versus stuff that you can make. The chucking away sprinkles, well, that's just my own fault. So that's on me if I do that. Empty, 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 empty. So that's all gone. I mean, those are probably the two biggest things. Yeah, changing the way that the sugar works would probably be good. And then also, yeah, having it where all the stuff that you can make, you can also sell. Because you don't ever get to that point. And that's things that they need to do. I mean, the prices, I don't really worry about the prices. Because it may be that those aren't supposed to be in US dollars. Maybe they're supposed to be in some other currency. I mean, I guess I'm fine with that. Because it doesn't bug me. Are they ridiculous? Sure, but it's okay. Change the word essence to flavoring. I mean, I think in the places that may be referred to as essence, that may not be. I mean, that may be a true thing, where in certain parts they may call that essence. Oh shoot! I didn't tell everyone to stop. Oh doggone it! I didn't tell everyone to pause. Okay, well they're gonna come back here and do all that because I took it straight off there. Ah, doggone it. Okay. So let me do this. I've got to take this out so that way when I put this, as soon as I take it out of the truck, it will go straight onto there. So yeah, let me try this again. Are they, okay, they're done with that. So now that can go up. Say, make it so that Rusty will play it more. We'll probably do more with it. We'll probably do more with it next week, I would imagine. Because it's like I always say, when it comes to games, a lot of it, in terms of when it comes to whether or not I will play something again, a lot of it comes down to the response of the community and whether or not a game is doing well with the community. If it's a game that does well with the community, then I will be extremely likely to play it again. But if there's a game where the community doesn't seem like they're all that interested in watching it, then that's a main reason why series end up kind of going by the wayside, is because it will just not get a good community response. And if that happens, then we'll move on to something else. So that a lot of the decision is really driven by the community. Unless it's just a game that I think is garbage, and then I won't continue to play it because I think the game is garbage. But aside from that, if I think it's a good game and I'm enjoying playing it, then the decision to continue playing it will be driven largely by community involvement with it and engagement with it. And right now, Ice Cream is on a good side. Gacha is... like the Gacha capsule shop, unfortunately, has not gotten as good of engagement. So it's going to make it more challenging for me to come back to that one just because the last episode of it just kind of did And so it doesn't seem like there's as many people that are as interested in seeing that game. And as a result, it may be that I don't want to do it. Hypermarket has tons of engagement. So much engagement that the game has. It's just got oodles and oodles and oodles of engagement. Just lots. Doesn't explain why I stopped playing Training Simulator. Training Simulator? What game is Training Simulator? I don't know which game you're talking about. Training Simulator. It was so well made and so fun and not at all. I don't understand why I stopped playing. Oh, Horse Farm Simulator? Oh. Was that actually... I mean, that game was a demo. I think. And that game, yeah. Well, and I know you're joking. I absolutely know you're joking because that game was an absolute train wreck. I never tried Mind Mogul. I never did get to that one. And at this point, I'm a little bit behind the curve on it, I would say. Yeah, I never did. I mean, it looked interesting, but I never did get a chance to play it. So it has electrolytes of engagement. It's what players crave. Oh, we can always laugh. That's the best part. We can always laugh. Did I empty the machines out? I did. Okay, let's do one more day. Let's do it. One more time. Uno mas. Let's go. Day 179. We've got more meats And we've got some yogurt and stuff, and we've got a weird thing of creamy buns, aka Twinkies, and bread and ketchup. Don't put them all together, please. Don't do it. Please. Store's open for your convenience. One more time. So, here we go. Do I think it's because it's hitting summer and hotter days and people see ice cream and are drawn? Maybe. I don't necessarily know. I mean, that might have some kind of a reaction. Maybe, possibly. Trouble is, there's no way to prove it being true or not. Yeah, it's hard to tell. What are my thoughts on Center Station Sim? I love it. Every time that game has an update to it, I always cover it, and I always will. Every day. Every time that will have an update. That is probably my longest running continuous no multiple season series that we have. I'm almost positive it is. I think we're at 58 episodes of Center Station Simulator. And then we got all the shorts that we do every year for the Advent calendar. That game, that is the one game that regardless of whether or not it gets that good of engagement, and then the last couple episodes have been lower, and I understand it because we've been playing it forever, but that is the one game I will always cover that one because I love that game. That is like one of my top favorite games. So, can Susie Lou hear me? Oh yeah, she can hear everything because the door is open. So every once in a while she laughs at the dumb things I do in here, which makes perfectly sense. See ice cream trucks all over the plate. All the pumpkin spice in the fall. Yeah, it's always about the fall, the fall pumpkin spice. The best thing you can do if you get a chance, Kate, is you got to go out and and on YouTube Google like Holderness Family Hallmark Christmas movies. It's not true Hallmark Christmas movies. It's this group called the Holderness Family. You may have heard of them. They do these funny spoofs, like quick 5-minute spoofs of Christmas movies. And they did one where it was like a spoof of a Hallmark movie where the guy actually invented pumpkin spice. And it was just absolutely hilarious because the Holderness Family is pretty darn funny. So you sent me a DM. Okay, cool. I will check it. I'm going to be done here in about 5 minutes. So I will check it. I will give it a peek. All right, how are we doing? Actually, let me check it right now. Let me go on here right now. See what we got. Not going to worry about anyone here who's ordering salmon. They can wait a bit. I've got more important things to do. More important stuff. So, coming through. Okay. Oh yeah, they're both good, Da Vinci. Both of those places that you mentioned are good. So if there's one that you like more, if you're a fan of pizza or if you're a fan of Mexican, I mean the Mexican place we'd probably have more luck getting into. The other one, I mean we could probably get into either, but it's going to be a matter of whether you like pizza more or Mexican more. They're both very good though. They're both very good options. So whatever you're feeling more, either would work. So, King Salmon. So, and what I do. Right, there's that. There you go. We're gonna be done here. Yeah, this is our final day, so we'll be pretty good. A coffee simulator, and call it pumpkin spice latte simulator. There you go. Pizza's good. We can definitely do that. I'll talk with Susie Lou after I'm done here, because we should be able to get into that place. I don't think we'll have any problem getting into that place without a reservation. I think it'll be good. And they've got really good pizza. It's like one of the best pizzas in town, I would say. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah, I can't respond because it's all in Quebec French. So that's why. So what is he saying? I don't know what he's saying. What's going on? Who is this guy?
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
All right, there we go. All right, almost time for Roger. Roger's just about here. He's like 15 minutes away. So tick, 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 tick. 3, 2, 1, Roger. There he is, right there. There is he. Okay. And what do we need to order? If anything, products. Probably not much because they haven't had a chance to get much unloaded. Clothing. All right, so nothing there. Dock 3. Oh, shoot. Labeled only. Seafood, no. Electronics, no. Okay. Yeah, they just haven't gotten really much of a chance to get anything unloaded here. So that's why we don't need much. Dock 2. Okay, that works. Cool. We're at $77,000. So I will probably use the rest of my cash here today and push open another space up there. And again, this is where it really gets to be a challenge now because we've played 2.5 hours and I haven't been able to get one expansion done here in a 2.5 hour time span. It's tricky. And as the game gets further and further along, that gets worse and worse. Because it just costs more and more money for every expansion. So it's like trying to do stuff and advance the plot. It's almost like I'm getting to the point where it was like in Hypermarket Season 1, where I had to play a number of days in a row just to get to a point where I could then hit a point where I can start recording again and advance the plot. Because otherwise it's just running day and running day and running day. And I'm running a little bit out of space back here to put any more grocery up. On top of that, and given the fact that they've got such weird combinations of things for their grocery store, it's not like you can very easily set stuff up because everything is just so bizarrely put together in here. Catman, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. But yeah, if they do have an upgrade, if they do have an update for this game next week, we will come back to it. But from what I understand them saying, I think the developer said that they were planning on having like a signage update. And if they do have the signage update, then that'll be cool. Just see if we got that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll just keep on checking around here, see what we need. So yeah, we're gonna wherever we are at the end of the day, we'll go ahead and use our money to get that next upgrade for upstairs. Nothing there. Music, that's it. Vending, okay. Dock 1 for that. And then sports and summer. Dock 2 for that. There's that. That takes care of all that. And now I'm going to hang out here. I will get in the pool gently so that way I don't splash Salty in the head. There. I didn't come in full tilt, so just nice and calm, measured, so that way no one's getting all splashed or anything like that. No issues there. It's nice and simple. And we'll just chill off for a bit. Let the money roll in. I do. It's funny. They're just sitting here. This is me, and I'm streaming sitting in a pool next to flamingos. What kind of world is this? Other than the best one. I do like the look of the water in this there. They did a good job on that. That's kind of cool. It's a pool stream. Go to Twitch. There you go. This kind of stuff fits in very well with Twitch. Did I bring the ice cream? Oh, shoot. Do we have ice cream? I can bring some Twinkies. Throw some Twinkies in there. Bring them with me. Because we don't have ice cream, but I can bring some Twinkies. Does that work? There, we got some Twinkies here. Can I duck down? I'll put this up here and keep it so that we don't have the Twinkies in the pool. There. Everybody's got some Twinkies. We got Susie, Lou, Kitte, and Ivory all in the pool, along with me, and some Twinkies and a whole bunch of records and some Bluetooth speakers. That sounds like a pretty good mix of things. We just don't have a record player. So we'll just have to imagine what the music sounds like through the speakers while we eat the Twinkies that I'm making sure to not get wet. I didn't get them in the pool. I didn't get it in the pool water. I did not. I was careful about that. I promise I was. I did not dunk any in the water. That you know of. Oh, let's see. Can I get these up here real quick before they restock them? Did I finally? I almost finally got rid of all those. The blue mini speaker, I finally got rid of those. The black mini speakers, I finally got rid of those. After all this time. And then these records. Chamomile. I can get rid of 3 of those. Or the classical collection. And then Devil's Rock. I cannot get rid of any of those. Chamomile is there. I can get rid of 3 of those. So that's all I can do there. I'm almost out of everything in my crate. Bring some chips to the pool. Do I have any chips? I am also short of chips. I could bring ketchup. Probably not a good idea.
This looks a little stale.
But we could. All right. Pretty good. Sometimes you wish you had a second computer so one could run the grindy game while you play another. A lot of people do that. I mean, if you're, yeah, I think, well, I mean, more to the point, a lot of people will have a second computer strictly for recording and streaming while they play the game on the first one. I don't know if people do that as much now, but that used to be a very common thing where you would have one computer that was strictly for recording and then your other computer, which was strictly for the gameplay. So snacks in the vending machines. Well, we've got a whole bunch of different kinds of pop here. We've got like cookies and peanuts and cheesy poofs in here. Got some milk and water in here. Those are the main things. A whole bunch of soda there. Oh yeah, and this is the one that's got our donuts and marshmallows and jelly beans and cookies. So yeah, we got a pretty good mix, I would say, of stuff. And Matthew, take care of yourself. We will see you again very, very soon. Have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, $116,000. So let's go ahead, use that money, and get ourselves a, what am I doing? A growth. $83,800 to push open another space upstairs. So if we take a look up here, this wall has pushed out. So now I've got to once again go ahead. I don't have the right color on my color wheel on my paint roller. So let's change that. Management decorations, my orange stripe. run upstairs and fix that. So is it one more section then to get that entire wall opened up? I really hope it is. I feel like it is. I feel like that's only one more section, given how big of a section this was that got opened up. I feel like it's just going to be the last one there. So maybe it won't be nearly as bad as I thought it was, because I thought it was going to be 6 sections to open all this up, but it may only be 4. But now I got to take all these and start rotating them again. Am I in the way? Oh no, it's not. It's not lined up properly. That's what it is. Still not lined up properly. Okay. And then these get pushed to here. And there. And then we got to go around the corner this way. Oh, shoot. I got one more stripe that I didn't. Or can that go there? That can fit there. Cool. And then one more stripe. I missed that one. And then that goes like that. So we're almost at the point where I can push all of this stuff back. I mean, could I do it now? I mean, the other thing is I could put these back to back. If I put them back to back. Maybe I put them back to back. Let's try that. And that could be doable. Like that. I mean, I could do that. That could be a thing. So, Lightspeed, how you doing? What is the best clothing furniture? I think that it all depends on who you ask. It's probably a very subjective question. Oh no, I can't. I don't want to really do that. That's right. I don't want to really do that because I don't have the same thing on both sides of the rack. That's right. That's why I don't have that like that. Because we don't have the same thing on there, and it would be very, very difficult for people to get all the stuff if I did that. That's why we don't have that like that. But I'm going to move all this back here. Because there's different things on both sides of the rack. That's why. Because if I had everything on the same rack, I'd have to have twice as many racks. Which wouldn't really help me. Is that enough room? That's enough room for people to walk through there. So yeah, let's move all this stuff back. And then I've just got a couple left there. Oh, that doesn't want to go there. No, I don't want to put that there. Maybe I put these back here for now. Maybe these go up against the wall. Or do I put them like this, maybe? It's a little bit weird looking, but maybe we do that just as a temporary thing. I can do that as a temporary thing, I think. And then this will give me enough room to start taking all my electronics and move it right in here. I think that's what I'll be able to do. Just electronics, big electronics section right there. And I think we'll be good. So yeah, if I didn't have two different things on the same rack, I'd put them back to back with each other. But right now you need people to be able to walk on both sides in order to get the different things. And if I had them back to back, that wouldn't really work out all that well. So these guys are all done, huh? They're all done. They have finished up. Which means I am the one holding the entire action up. Tricky Chi, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. Okay, cool. Lots of good progress. Got, how much of the grocery do we have now? Let's take a look real quick. Look, we got window chicken. That's the most important part. All hail window chicken. And then back here, we've got, yeah, some juice, some yogurt. We got some frozen stuff, got some beefs, got some fries, got some steaks. Got some weird mixes of things like candy and Twinkies and ketchup and bread. Shampoo, toothpaste, and dishwasher tablets. Got our oil and flour and mayo and salt. That one's kind of normal. Pasta, rice, peas, and coffee. That's a bit weird. And then we got sugar, and tea. So it's making strides. It's getting there. It's making some strides. So good stuff. So yeah, we'll continue this. We'll probably have another one next week. And like I said, if they have an update to this, we'll definitely come back in time for the update and see exactly what the update has with it. But for now, coming up in 30 minutes. Oh shoot, we're running a little bit late. Coming up in 30 minutes, we will be back with more Supermarket Simulator fun on this very, very channel. 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time on both the Rusty Champaign channel on YouTube and Twitch, getting our final restocker in the place, and then adding another license, at least one, to the mix. So that's what we got coming up. So we'll be back in about 30 minutes. That is the plan. Hope to see you there. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun watching us slowly but surely get our grocery department a little bit bigger, and on top of that, get window chicken in the joint, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Would definitely mean a lot to me. That's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious Megastore silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.